Searching for love. Dr. Henry Brandt said that there is a syndrome, a pattern when couples come to him. They say, at first, sex was exciting. Then I started feeling funny about myself, and then I started feeling funny about my partner. We argued and fought and finally, we broke up. Now we are enemies. This has now become a typical relationship norm. The search for intimacy. This syndrome is what I call the morning after syndrome. We wake up to find that intimacy is not really there. The sexual relationship does not satisfy us anymore. And what we end up with is not what we really wanted in the first place. All you have is two self-centered people seeking self-satisfaction. The elements of genuine love and intimacy cannot be obtained instantly. And you find yourself in an unbalanced state, searching for harmony. True intimacy has to mean more than the physical. Each of us has 5 significant parts of our lives. We have the physical, the emotional, the mental, the social, and the spiritual. All 5 of these parts are designed to work together in harmony. In our search for intimacy, we want the solution today, or yesterday. One of our problems is that we want instant gratification. When the need for intimacy in a relationship is not met, we look for an instant solution. Where do we look? Physical, mental, social, emotional, or spiritual? It's typically the physical. It is easier to be physically intimate with someone than to be intimate in any of the other 4 areas. You can become physically intimate with a person of the opposite sex in an hour, half hour, or a few minutes. It just depends upon the urge. But you soon discover that sex may only be a temporary relief for a superficial desire. There is a much deeper need that is still unmet. When the thrill is gone. What do you do when the thrill wears off and the more you have sex, the less you like it? We rationalize it by saying, we are in love, really in love. But we still find ourselves unsatisfied. All across America, there are men and women searching for intimacy. Going from one relationship to another hoping, this time will be it. This time I am going to find a relationship that will last. What we really want is not more sex. What we really want is intimacy. Today, the word intimacy has taken on sexual connotations. But true intimacy is much more than that. It includes all the different dimensions of our lives. Yes, the physical, but also the social, emotional, mental and spiritual aspects as well. Intimacy really means total life sharing and complete openness. And haven't we all had the desire at one time or another for closeness, for oneness, for sharing our life with someone totally? The fear of intimacy or afraid to be loved. We long for moments of expressions of love, closeness, and tenderness. But frequently, at the critical point, we often draw back. We are afraid of closeness. We are afraid of love. Seemingly. The closer you come to somebody, the greater potential there is for pain. And it is the fear of pain that often drives us away from finding true intimacy. How to handle hurt. I am almost certain that you would say you have been hurt in a relationship before. The question is, how do you handle that hurt? In order to camouflage the pain, a lot of us give people what is called the double sign. We say to a person, look, I want you to come closer to me. I want to love and be loved, but wait a minute, I've been hurt before. No, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to hear about those things. So we build walls around our hearts to protect us from anyone on the outside from getting in to hurt us. But that same wall which keeps people out, keeps us stuck relationally. The result is what you're feeling now. Loneliness has set in and true intimacy and love has become impossible. Download any one of my relationship books from the links in the video description. Or from any of the My Love Link websites. Subscribe to Total Transformation channel.